It is July in the middle of the Mojave Desert. It is hot out here. You've seen hot tent camping where these guys have a fireplace in their tents to avoid winter cold. We're gonna try cold tent camping. I've got a solar panel, a power station, and a swamp cooler. Am I gonna melt or am I gonna make it as we do another solo camp out? So come along for the ride. Man, it's hot here. Well, I can't really throw this away. The wind is really killing everything. Oh my God. All right, we're at the head of the trail. This is not your grandma's country road. I'll try to capture some of the footage on the way up, so let's go. All right, you guys, we made it. This road continues up into these rocks. I've never been any further, and this is only the second time that I've been here. Maybe next time we go up higher. It is smoking hot. I was in the sun all the way up here. My poor dog was in the sun, so I grabbed one of the solar panel boxes and I covered her all the way up here, and she's still pretty hot. So I'm gonna give her some water right now. I'm gonna set up camp and try to get the swamp cooler going because I am dying. It is hot up here, man. The beauty of these rock structures is just amazes me. So I'm gonna keep her in the side-by-side while I'm setting up, and there's a reason. There's two reasons. The primary reason is it's hot out there, and these little dogs don't thermoregulate very well. And the other reason is there's mountain lions up in here. They go down there. And a lot of the people that live in the desert have lots of animals. We got dog, goat, sheep, horses, cats, chicken, duck, llamas, alpacas. What you're seeing is the smorgasbord down there for mountain lions that live up in these rocks. She's gonna stay in here, and then after I get camp set up and the tent cooled off, she'll go in there. Every step I take out here, I gotta be looking down, because there are more Mojave greens, one of the deadliest pit vipers in the western deserts, than I've seen anything else. The wind's picked up a lot. If you know me, you know how much I love the wind. Now, I'm using my dog's leash to hold the tent for now. Normally when the sun sets, it'll calm down, but dang it, I want to set up the swamp cooler because I am dying. I want to cool that thing off. I'm going to give it a try. 200 watt panels. I have a 2000 watt Jackery and a 300 watt Jackery, and then I've got 60 gallons of water. There's the swamp cooler right there. I just realized I brought the wrong tent. I have a 4-man tent. I wanted to bring the 4-man tent so it was like a house. All right, you saw I was getting my butt kicked by the wind, and I have to get cold air on me. I'm dying. This thing's heavy. It'll help hold the tent down. I blew this up by mouth last time. I learned my lesson. Oh, yeah. Oh, this sucker rocks. That is ridiculous. Wow, this thing literally, that was real-time air up. It took me like 20 minutes last time to do it. Oh, are you nervous? Did the pump scare you? Did it scare you? My goodness. Yeah, look at that. We're gonna fill up the reservoir on the swamp cooler with this water right here. This thing holds almost 3 gallons. We're just gonna fill her up. So with the bigger tent, I was gonna put this in the tent. But with this little tent, man, it's just not gonna work like that. So I'm gonna try to create a vent from here to inside this tent. And I was a poet and didn't even know it. Well, I can't really throw this away. I can't put it back in the bladder. My dog's bowl is full. That's full. I'm gonna drink it. I see what this is for. Like, what is that zipper for? Look at that. So that's trick. Now, I don't know if it's gonna make it dangerous because it doesn't stay cool. Let's try it out. It's pulling 45 watts right now. Hasn't used anything. It's been about 15 or 20 minutes. Let's clean off those paws. Let's get cold, okay? Yeah, is that better? There you go. All right, you guys, check it out. It's working. 72 degrees, you guys. Ah, I needed that, you guys. It's 7:35 right now. I've been in the sun 6 hours. Even though I'm only about 6 miles from my house, you gotta stop and shoot and film, put cameras all over the place, and you're dying out there in that sun. And then the ride coming up the mountain, the whole way out, the sun was hitting me right in the face. That's why I put the box over my dog, because she was dying. But check this out. We got air, man. Tomorrow the temperatures are gonna really prove if this thing works, because it's cooling off now. And hopefully this wind will die down in the morning. So for the rest of the night, I'm just gonna hang out and I'll share some dinner with you and we're gonna talk about some history. The air coming out of there is now 70 degrees. Feels amazing. We're all getting some rest. The wind is really killing everything. It has picked up. I can't even hang the lights from the tent because they just fly all over the place. So I got them just kind of sitting on my little area where I'm gonna eat dinner. My regular salad. I've got cheese and bacon bits right here. You know I love the chopped hard-boiled egg. I've got some raisins. I've also got some Italian dressing. So I'm gonna put that together right now without trying to make a huge mess. If you missed it in my last video, I fixed the handle. I created my own much sturdier handle. Man, it is just going nuts out there. I don't know if you can hear that. It's shaking like the whole tent. I have the tent strapped to the side-by-side at the top, and then on the bottom I have huge boulders holding down each corner, and then of course I'm in it and she's in it, so we're stuck in here. It is miserable out there, man. Just 100-mile-an-hour winds, just horrible. And I'm starving. I had a banana for breakfast and that was it. People trying to get a hold of me. That's probably enough. Alright, you guys, I'm just gonna sit here and eat this. Let me show it to you. Yeah, there she is.
Interesting work on this. The pictures I've seen put it together, but like just putting the tube up and welding it together, and then the weld snapped because there was no, and they didn't grind it out.
All right, you guys, I'm gonna try to do my best with this lighting and the howling winds outside, just absolutely howling. What we're making for our little snack, I told you, the ants on a log, right? Look at the tent, it's blasting. The only refuge I have is I'm right behind the side-by-side and anchored to the ground. So of course, you know, the first ingredient is a piece of celery. Oh, the peanut butter is nice and mushy because it's super warm. Oh no, did I? Oh, I might have, oh no, I think I do. I was gonna say I ate the ants. Something's cruising around out there. Maui smells it. And maybe they smell this. All right, there's one. Almost ready. Need the ants now. Oh no, dude. I ate all the ants with the salad. Well, we're just gonna have dirt on a log, I guess. All right, let's eat it. Anytime I have one of these, it just reminds me of being a kid, you know? Something about the peanut butter and the celery, it like mixes absolutely perfect. So let's pretend like we had ants on this log. And let's pretend like it was wintertime. You guys hear that? It's gotta be like 50 or 60 mile an hour winds out there. It's bad. Dang. All right, let's pretend we have the ants on a log and then it was winter. And now there's snow on the ants on the log. Man. Dude, that puts it over like the Abba Zaba top, bro. You ever had an Abba Zaba, peanut butter and marshmallow? Oh, look at that. Dude. I'm glad I brought more celery. The wind's still howling. I'm way up here. Those are the lights of Lucerne Valley. And that orange glow coming over the horizon is the moon. It is absolutely stunning. It's just, wow. It's just, I can see it peeking over right now. I'm just gonna hold the camera here.
Money brings more money. As my Geechee ancestors used to say, pie don't crack a full pot.
Just taking my shower before bed here. I actually brought a shower But today my shower is a pack of wipes because it is so still dang windy out there. I can't do anything. The wind has kind of ruined it. I'm still gonna post the video. Content is content. I hope you guys like it. All right, you guys, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna try to catch the sunrise time lapse because it's an amazing view from up here. And I think it'll just be something special. So that should be the next thing you see. Good night, people. All right, you guys. It's like 2 in the morning and the wind, even though there's a lull right now, has gotten so bad. This wall right here was being pushed like 2 feet in and it was so loud and hitting my head. Went around and collected anything with a flat surface and I made a little bit of a breaker. I learned this from camping in Pismo Dunes. I'm gonna go in and go back to bed. All right, good morning. It's only 8 o'clock, but that sun hitting this tent, it's hot in here. I just decided to put this thing in the tent and oh man, what a difference. It is actually working. It was howling all night long, barely got any sleep. Is it cooling you off? Hey. Yeah, she was struggling. She kept like trying to find the coldest spot in the tent all morning. Hey, someone's calling me. I better get that. It's about 10 o'clock and we've been just kind of napping in here because we didn't get much sleep last night because of the wind. And the swamp cooler is still in here and I have the sun kind of blocked by this blanket. All right, here's the temperature test. In the shade outside it is 95 degrees, okay? In here it is 77 and 57% humidity. Outside 21% humidity, so it's nice and moist in here and nice and cool in here. So the cold tent camp works. So pretty proud of that. Let's go have some fun now. It's 94 outside. All right, well, it's no mystery now. You guys see what I'm doing. Filling up a pool. We're gonna have ourselves a little summertime vacay. So I ended up venting it from here because it was getting so moist in the tent. The temperature stopped dropping. So now we're pulling in dry air, converting it to cool, moist air. And she's just in there digging it. Are you digging it? You wanna go in the pool with me?
Oh, so cute.
Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh, instant relief. Oh, come here, baby. Come here. Good girl. Oh, so good girl. Hey, hey, nope. Well, there goes my sleeping bag with a wet, muddy dog. Let's talk about that huge, flat, dry lake we drove across yesterday. That is called Rabbit Dry Lake, and it's located right smack dab in the middle of Lucerne Valley, up in the high desert. A lot of off-roaders come out here. We've got off-road events. The Hammers are just a few minutes past. But what's so unique about Lucerne Valley, long before any written records, the Native Americans lived there. These 3 Indian tribes lived in the high desert area, and then they would escape in the heat up into the Big Bear area in the hot months. On February 16th in 1867, tensions had boiled for years over burnt cabins, murders, stolen livestock. A group of settlers from the Big Bear Mountain area flushed the Native Americans back down to the desert in retaliation for an ongoing feud that had been taking place. And they cornered these guys, the Native Americans, at Chimney Rock, and it was a bloodshed there. So that's now a national monument. It's one of the last times that American settlers and Native Americans had any conflict. That was 1867. There's a monument there. There's some rocks stacked up there in memory of the Native Americans. There's even some markings on the rock still there. There's staircases. There's evidence of ancient campsites all around that place. Now in the 1920s and 1930s, Hollywood discovered the huge lake bed with the big dramatic backdrop of mountains for a great place to film action sequences. In 1955, a famous movie called Tarantula was filmed there. 1977, Wes Craven filmed The Hills Have Eyes there. Some of you have seen that. And to this day, I still, on my way to work at times, see Hollywood crews sitting out in the middle there filming sequences. And sometimes at night, I'll be up at my house, and if I'm looking in the right direction, I can see explosions and flames. So they're doing stuff out here all the time on this dry lake bed. All right, you guys, it's been a great trip, but I gotta get out of here. I gotta work tomorrow. We did not get a chance to test the solar panel. I'm really sorry about that. I will do this again when it's hotter in a bigger tent, and I'll do the solar panel test. It was just way too windy yesterday to do the solar panels. Thanks for watching, you guys. I really appreciate it. If you like this kind of content, I'll be bringing it to you all summer. These little solo camp out trips. There's already 2 up right now you can go watch. Just click like, click subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.